I have here the WRAITH Pirate Attack Ship, made by Hasbro for the Pirates of Dark Water toy line. The Pirates of Dark Water was an animated series that came out in 1991. It only lasted for 21 episodes about a bunch of pirates, good ones, bad ones, looking for treasure. And the show ended without a proper ending. But it has grown a big following over the years. And even had a Nintendo game, Super Nintendo game, and a toy line, which this is the vehicle for the toy line. Also had a bunch of figures, which I already have loose. Now this thing has been sitting in my garage for years. It already kind of like bent right there in the box. You can see just from maybe other things being on top of it. You can tell right there. But I hate having toys, especially at this point in my life. I don't like having toys in storage anymore. I'm either going to sell them off or I'm going to bring them inside my new toy room for display. And I finally have a spot for this in the toy room. So I have the figures all loose. I can't just display them in front of this box. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it. Yes, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to open it and finally have a spot for it. We're going to display the ship with the figures and hopefully it looks cool. I think so. Look at this thing. It looks awesome. It has the sail and everything. So I'm SoCal Shaolin, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the channel. You're going to join me as I open this and put this thing together and finally display it in the toy room after all these years of it being locked away in a box in the garage.
Set sail for adventure, the Pirates of Dark Water. Now, board the Wraith with Ren and his stallion crew as they search for the treasures of rule. But beware.
The treasure's no good to a dead man.
Bluff and his wicked pirates are on the attack, so the Wraith is armed for battle with a boulder-hurling catapult,
It's a jet Kong.
a power blast harpoon, and a mainsail glider.
You're sunk, boss.
The Pirates of Dark Water, each sold separately.
I have unboxed the WRAITH box and taken out all the contents and laid them out right here on this table. It's actually a lot of stuff. It looks a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. You can see here we got a whole bunch of pieces right here. There are these little trees, plastic trees. It's like a little gun right here. Then you got the body of the boat right here. It's two pieces. You can see right there. Stickers. Hopefully the stickers stick. A lot of times these old toys, the stickers just, the glue just doesn't work anymore. And it's going to be a 50-50 on these. I mean, they're in nice condition, but I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully they do work still. You got more pieces of the ship. You got the actual sail. Has a little plastic right there, thin plastic, see-through. And it has the logo, Pirates of Dark Water. That's cool. And then here you got, looks like the floor of the ship. Then this bag right here. A whole bunch of pieces in here. And then the last bag right here. It's like a little rope right there. Not sure what that's going to be, but I'm looking forward to building this. Like I said, it looks a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I mean, the ship is not that big. It's kind of small, but it has a lot of pieces. And then here we have the instructions, so it won't be too hard with the instructions. We'll put it together. You can see here, nice detailed picture. Like I said, man, it's a lot of little pieces in here. The steering wheel. And then here's the last. So it's like a rope ladder installation. It says a sail. And then that's the finished product right there. The ship. Steering assembly top view. Okay, so. Alright. Guys, I don't know how much video I'm going to get of me actually building it, because I'm in my living room right now. So I can lay all this stuff out here on this table I have. And we'll try to get as much footage as I can. It's gonna be tough. I've never done one of these videos before, an assembly video, but looking forward to seeing the finished product right there. Alright, so I finally finished step 1, and it was super hard. I had to put the floor to this left side of the ship. There's 3 tabs that go here, here, and here. And I had to like push it in super hard because that's a snap under. And I was trying to be as delicate as I could because I didn't want to break it. I don't know, like a little tiny plastic piece already broke. I don't even know where that's from. It's super small. But now I have to attach the right side of the boat. So this thing goes here. And then I'm going to have to do that process of snapping the floor into the other pegs in here. Like that somehow. Wish me luck. I think this is going to be like the hardest part. I am now on this step right here going to try to install these nets right here on the holes, and then after that the pontoon assembly with the wheels, which is this, kind of going off the picture right there. So that's kind of helping me as to what it's going to look like. That's still the first page. Still got the next few pages to go. Out the bag, and these are the pieces that we'll be looking for. I believe it's these nets. So many pieces here. Oh, yeah. Oh, here they are. It's like a platform. So this is what I need. I knew there was going to be problems building this old toy, and we certainly have come across those problems here today. I put the little platforms here. As you can see, the little stem here broke off. It's supposed to bend, so it's just not a great build to begin with. So kind of like for added stability. There's another one down here. But yeah, this is just kind of snapped because it's soft and it's just supposed to bend. If they had made like a hard curved piece right there, then it would have been a lot better. But yeah, so it should have broke on both sides, as you can see. It's all good. But we got these things built already. And now we're going to attach them to the sides of the boat. And yeah, like I said, it's starting to look more like the WRAITH. Now it's time to install a steering wheel. So that's the step we're on right now. And then I'm kind of afraid of to keep going. See what, there's a lot of stuff going on. But we got to deal with this problem first. Alright, so we are at the step where we need to install and assemble the steering wheel. So I got the pieces here, and they're going to need to fit in here or here. One of those two. You can see here, and it comes down as well. So once you install it, you can, put it down in case you want to play with your figures on the ship. The steering wheel will not get in the way. And then the steering wheel just pops up in here. I don't think it matters which side. Let's just go for it. There we go. And then it turns. And now we gotta put it in the a little holder over here. So it's gonna go here, and then I think it. Where is it? It's hard filming and building at the same time, guys. All right, let's see. Get it right there. All right, so now we got to put the steering wheel here, and I guess it lays down this way. Something like that. All right, so according to the instructions, it goes this way, and then you lay it down that way when you don't want to use it. So it just kind of snaps into here. Let's see if we can get it in there. This is a lot more difficult than it looks, guys. A lot more difficult than it looks. Let's see. I think we got it. We got it. And then you just put it down like that. You lift it up. There we go. We got the steering wheel in. You want to pull it down to play with right here. Up to steer. Cool. There's a whole bunch of little pegs here on the ship too. It's pretty cool, so you can stand your figures. Alright, and the rear sail just kind of slides into this slot right here. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. There we go. Just slides in, and then you can change it. Whoever's back here operating the rear sail. Pretty cool. That was like the easiest part of this build so far. The sail, the rear sail. Alright, so now we gotta open this thing right here. We're at the harpoon rear assembly part. So the last bag we need to open. We got the rest of the pieces that we need. Finish this. So that's what the string is for the harpoon. Some little rubber piece right here, little rubber ring. Hopefully it doesn't bust on me. It's been there for over 30 years. These are the pieces that I need. Just gonna take them off this tree, and I thought it was actually 2 rings right there. And then the little string. Alright, so I attached the harpoon little spool right here, and then this piece goes in here. I guess you can shoot it out. Let's see if it works. There it goes. And then you pull the lever back here. Let's see. Yep, it works. And then at least it has a string, so you won't lose this. Up next is the cannonballs. So we're gonna assemble these little cannonballs right here. They just snap right in. You gotta twist it. Just find the little grooves. There we go. They're just little cannonballs, and then they have a little peg down here, so that places to sit on the ship. So we have installed the little cannonballs. We have put them together, and then there's little pegs here on the ship. They're gonna just go there. Let's see. Make sure they're in there correctly. And then the last one. like the concept of the little pegs so they won't roll. So you see there, pretty cool. So you can just pop them off, and then I guess we're gonna have a cannonball. I'm installing the sail now with the little flag. You can see that there's a slot here where the poles slide in, and then some of the stickers are going to be part of the tape that holds the sail together. So now I gotta slide this piece in. Hopefully you guys can see. There's a little slot here that goes in, and then this kind of just slides over. Like I said, this is very difficult, trying not to rip this. And it just kind of slides in like this. There we go. And then these fold over, and then you secure them with the tape. And then this piece is gonna have to like bend and snap into the boat somehow. So we're at that part right there. We're gonna secure it with the tape, and then you bend it, and then it's gonna snap into this piece. That's where it keeps it together in a curved position right there. And then there's another piece right there, a hinge that stabilizes it, and then a gondola, which is right there. I have built the sail. You can see here, this was pretty tough. You have to bend the whole piece of plastic, and then you got these stabilizers that snapped right over here, and then another one down at the bottom going across. So that's what's keeping this piece bent, which is crazy because it was definitely flat. And then that's gonna somehow sit up here, and then we're almost there. We're almost there. It's looking like the WRAITH. All right, the sail has been installed. You can see here, got the logo of the TV show right there, and it snaps into there and down at the bottom as well. So here it is. Now the last thing that's left is to apply the stickers. These are gonna be tough. So there's flags that go on these poles right here, right there, and on the mast here on top. So looking at the instructions, I did miss a fourth sticker. That little tiny circle right there. It focuses, that's the compass that goes on the wheel right there. That thing is so tiny. It's supposed to fit right there on top. I don't know how I'm going to get that in there. I might need some tweezers or something. But, I mean, it's a great thing. The instructions help a lot. So if you buy this thing loose, you don't have the instructions, I'm pretty sure it might be a little difficult to build. You can see it was pretty tough. All right, so let's get the stickers on and be done with this ship. I ended up taking the whole wheel off, and I got it in there. I had this like cocktail little star here. I was able to get it in there. Got north pointing straight, so I got it right. So it was difficult. It was real small, but I was able to get it in there. I gotta make sure it sticks so it doesn't fall out. It is finally done. It is complete. The WRAITH pirate attack ship. Pretty difficult build. I mean, like I said, a bunch of pieces broke. This little tab broke, which attaches here to this platform. So that's done. That just broke right, taking it out of the little tree. So, and then there's foot pegs here for the figures. So a bunch of little things that broke off just because this toy is old. It's very fragile, but I was able to power through it and build it. Little wheel. So now I'm gonna probably display this on the shelf. Now that it's done, it does look pretty cool, pretty badass. So if I say so myself. I'm not gonna show you the play features because I don't want nothing else to break. There's a little harpoon right there. It's attached with the string, so that's cool. But like I said, I'm not gonna do it. There's like 3 cannonballs, and then this whole mass will just be a catapult. But that would require taking off the sail and everything. So yeah, I'm not doing that. But I will show you the steering wheel that comes down. That's an easy one. So that's cool. And like I said, yeah, it's gonna look awesome. Displayed on the shelf. Now I gotta dig out all my action figures and display it. That's not a Pirates of Dark Water toy. Neither is that one. It's Clubber Lang. This is the spot for the ship, and I have a little theme going. So right next to it is another pirate ship. This one I found at Google for $5. I think it belongs to one of those Chat May brands like the Toys R Us used to do, those knockoff style. It fits perfect, and I'm gonna use that for my hook display, which if you guys want to see an unboxing, have that strike tank right there. I might do the same thing and unbox it and put it together. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I could definitely do that. And then right next to it, we got the Robin Hood little setup. So pretty cool. So that's where it's gonna go. Finally complete. The display is set and I'm loving it. So we got the action figures. The bad guys are all down here, and then we got the race ship with the good guys. Snidler on the top. That's a cool figure right there. The wings pop out. So I took out the one little flag. I have it down there because it like blocks complete. I wouldn't be able to display that figure right there with that pole, the flag pole. So I took it off. It's just for display, and it looks clean. You can see all the figures there. Very cool. I have it raised on these little acrylic risers. That way it sits up a little bit higher, which to me looks pretty cool. And there goes that display right there. Next up, we got the hook, the next pirate theme figure play set. But yeah, here it is. I'm happy with it. Let me know what you guys thought. I think it looks great. Let me know what you guys think of this display. I don't think I could do anything different. This is about it. I'm able to fit all the characters on the ship, at least the good guys anyways. That's about as much room as you get on this pirate ship. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and assembly of the WRAITH pirate ship. Now I got this box, I don't know what to do with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's definitely a difficult video to make. First, trying to put all the pieces together and trying not to break it because it's over 30 years old. I broke little tiny pieces here and there. Nothing crazy that was essential to the toys. It's just little tabs on the inside. So nothing crazy, but I had a feeling that would happen just because it could be brittle plastic. It's been sitting in this box for over 30 years. But it turned out good. It looks good displayed, and I'm happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, it was also difficult to try to record at the same time as trying to build it. I try to show you guys the best I could, the process of me building it. First time ever doing a video like this. I have lots of toys that I might want to open in the future. I might want to open them. So if you guys like the video, want to see more of this kind of stuff, unboxing and assembling vintage toys, let me know. Because I was probably going to do it anyway, so why not put it on YouTube, right, for you guys to check out. And just think it's neat, because how many people are going to open stuff like this? I'm just lucky enough that I had this when it was cheap. I was looking at prices on eBay, and damn, I didn't know it goes for that much right now. I probably got it for around $100 5-6 years ago. It's definitely gone up. But yeah, thanks again everybody for watching and for supporting the channel. Let me know if you want to see more of these, and go back and watch the other videos if you're new to the channel. I got tons and tons of videos in the backlog for you guys to catch up on. Thanks again, everyone. I'm SoCal Shaolin. I am out.